tour going?
So far so good. This is the first show of, I guess it would be the third leg or the fourth leg of this tour. We started in March. We started in March in South America and then did some East Coast dates.
Well, I'm from South America and I think you play in Paraguay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm from there.
Yeah. But so far so good. This tour has brought us to China and Vietnam and Taiwan, Hong Kong.
Oh, that's great, man.
So yeah, some really cool places on the planet.
So let me ask you, of course this is called Marky Ramone's Blitzkrieg.
Yes.
So it's Marky's show or all the guys in the band have the same weight?
Well, no one truly has the same amount of weight as Marky, you know. I mean, obviously, but we are treated and we throw around ideas and when it comes to the issues of the band, we all have an equal voice and we're all very, very close and we love each other's company. We love to be on stage with each other, so it's a really great dynamic. You know, Marky's Marky, so music.
So I've been listening to Ramones since I was 12. My favorite album is Rock to Russia.
Yeah.
So which one is yours? When did you start listening to Ramones?
I first started hearing Ramones when I was 12. I'm 37 now, so probably the 80s, the early 80s. My favorite record. That's a hard question. I love live Ramones. I love the way that the Ramones were live, and I fell in love all over with the Ramones again when they put out. It was the Live from New York City.
Yeah.
So I'll go with that one, or Local Live.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's in Barcelona, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Great. So obviously you play a couple of Misfit songs on set list. Would you like to include more Misfit songs?
With this?
Yeah.
Not with this band. No, I want to play more with Doyle and Chud.
Yeah.
So we were working on that.
And which is your favorite song on the set list? Of the Ramones,
This one? Oh boy.
Which one do you feel really excited to sing?
I love singing. I Don't Want to Grow Up.
Yeah.
I can rattle off, you know, so many because they're all so good.
Are you a kind of Peter Pan of yourself?
Yeah, of course. Like I say, I'm 37. I feel like, 17, 18. I feel young. I look in the mirror sometimes. I go, oh my God, look at my face is getting old.
Yeah. Well, a couple of days ago they released this Joey Ramone album, solo album. Have you heard about it?
I've heard about it. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah. So, are you hoping to listen to it, or actually you don't?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd be sort of excited to listen to it. I don't know how it came about. I don't know. I'm kind of bittersweet about it. I don't know. It's strange. It's strange.
Well, the Misfits, they released a new album last year.
Yeah.
Devil's Rain. Have you heard it?
Of course.
What do you think about it?
I think that if it wasn't called The Misfits, it would be a classic album. But because it's called The Misfits, it takes away.
Yeah.
And so trying to hear it through that perspective is very difficult. So on one hand, it's shit, and on the other hand, it could have been a classic record. Jerry shouldn't be calling that band The Misfits. He has no right to do that, just as I have no right to do that. So
what would you think if the guys in band, the Misfits right now, told you come back, we want a reunion show or something like that?
I would, like I said before, I'd love to play with Doyle. I'd love to play with Chud. Jerry's very difficult, and I think that he'd rather see the entire ship sink than to share with anybody else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when we were Angels, great song by the way.
Thank you.
Would you like to record more new stuff with this promotion?
Yeah, I would love to. We're going to work on that as well.
Oh, you're working on that?
Yes.
Great.
Marky and I, our schedules are so crazy between this project and other projects we have going. It's really hard to produce music like that. But we have some ideas. We have plans to release more music, definitely.
Well, you're playing classics every night. Have you ever feel like kind of way bored about playing the same songs every night, or?
No, I don't think bored is the right word, but I long for it, you know, my own music, original music.
Yeah.
You know, because as much as this music is mine, it's not. It's not mine, so.
Gotta go to dinner.
To dinner? Yeah.
2 more minutes, please. Okay.
So after a while playing this, I really start to itch to want to play my own music, you know.
Well, just the last question.
Sure.
What's your motivation to keep recording and releasing new stuff these days? Because I was speaking with a lot of the musicians lately, and they say, no, you know, the state of the recording industry is like going down, and
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. That's like our oppressive governments falling around us. It's a good thing because the record companies, as huge conglomerate, have so much power, and for artists like me, who are still underground and don't have big contracts, it's good because that makes more opportunity for us. It's very tough in whatever industry, whether you're a grocer or you're a musician. The world is very, very difficult right now.
Yeah.
What motivates me is, for me, music, you know, like Bono from U2 says, was like an alarm clock for me. It wakes me up.
Yeah.
I love to be able to speak into microphones like this and tell, you know, the motivation for me is to reach other people and tell them that what motivates me is the revolutionary change in the countries that we're all in, as well as people's minds are waking up to the true nature of things and the true state of things. And when we all come together and we listen to the Ramones and we subscribe to this thing called punk, which is a revolution in our own minds as well as in the external world, it creates great change and it brings us together. And for me, I go all over the world and talk to people, and you know, the world is very different than what we see on the news and the TV.
Yeah,
for me, an American, most Americans think there's a terrorist under their bed, and people of different color, they want to come and kill us and blow us up. It's not like that. The world is filled much more with good people and love than there is hate, and it's just that disinformation that our governments and our media put into our minds, and it's not true. And music like this sets us free. That's what motivates me. I have children, and I want them to grow into a world that's free, so that they can